Hi there, Cosmic Family. My name is Leal in this incarnation, and today I wanted to leave a message linked with the square between Venus in Leo and Uranus in Taurus, because this is something that is happening today, but we are going to feel it the next days, and we are going to have another square at the final part of September. So this is an entire process, and let's remember that Venus is this planet that is linked with desire. So it's linked with relationships and the relationship we have with ourselves, of course, and the things that we want to create. In fact, Venus in Leo is about that. And this square with Uranus is about changes that we are maybe we are already doing, or maybe manifestations outside are showing us that we have to do certain changes in order to be aligned to the desires of our heart. So let's remember that Kabbalah wisdom tells us that desires are very important, because from that point we start to create in this plane too. So for Kabbalah, it's very important to make this difference from desires of the ego and desires of the soul, of our higher self, because desires of the ego usually are linked with attachments. I mean, I am going to put an example. I could want a relationship right now. I could want a person in my life, but maybe I am feeling totally sad, totally bad, and I have a big process of healing in front of me. And because I don't want to face that, I want a person that saves me from doing that process. So that desire comes from the ego. But we could still want a relationship, and we have to be willing to do the practice and the labor that takes to be in alignment with those manifestations. I mean, with alignment, I am talking about intentions, thoughts, emotions, and actions. And those things have to be aligned with our higher self, and we are going to feel it, because when we are not aligned, when we are in incoherence, we are not feeling well, actually. So that's a indicator of not being in coherence. And we all know that this is a practice, because many times, for example, our mind doesn't align to our higher self, or many times we are not taking the actions. And I'm going to put another example here. Let's suppose that I want a relationship, I want a conscious connection, but I'm focusing right now in a person that doesn't want to be connecting, doesn't want to connect with me. So I'm not aligning myself to my desire, because I'm focusing in a place that cannot give me what I want. Let's suppose that I want to manifest a life that is more healthy. So if I tomorrow don't start to train or start to change my eating habits, then I am not in coherence with that manifestation. These are examples, very simple, but we all know that this is a practice, because many times we are going through certain situations, and even manifestations outside could show us things that we don't want. And this is part of the process. I mean, the voice of the consciousness is never, telling us, oh, what a horrible manifestation, or what a horrible thought. The voice of the consciousness, it's not doing anything of that. It's not like a judgment. This is still the voice of the ego. So the consciousness is a presence. It's the observer, this part of ourselves that can observe our actions and our thoughts. When we are able to recognize what it is, we have the possibility to do the changes and to come back to the alignment with our higher self. While the fruit in the energetic world is preparing to descend to the material plane. So while we are doing this labor is about feeding and focusing in everything that is aligned with ourselves, and to improve the parts of ourselves that we want to be manifested on the mirror outside. I think it's very important to detach from time and from the forms that we want the things to be manifested, and only to focus in this and in our inner work. I think it's about this, and then we will be co-creating the reality that is aligned with our higher dimensions of the soul. So I'm ending the video here. Thank you everyone, and see you in the next one. Ciao, ciao.